Guys, Gemmy here, and today I'm going to be showing you the Gemmy Dashboard Driver Mickey Mouse. But as you can plainly see by the title, this is no ordinary Dashboard Driver Mickey Mouse. This is actually a prototype of the Dashboard Driver Mickey Mouse, which I just so happened to purchase by chance. And if you don't believe me that I actually have a prototype, I'm going to show you something that's going to absolutely blow your mind. When I was working on fixing the sensor, I just so happened to notice there are actually two circuit boards inside of this thing. Yeah, you're not seeing things, you're not hallucinating, it's not April Fool's. This is exactly what was inside of the item as I found it. And I thought this was like an earlier model, but no, this is actually a prototype that was made for the Christmas 2010 line, because in case you didn't know, Gemmy sold the Disney character dashboard drivers for the Christmas 2010 season. And I believe that's the last year that they sold these before they discontinued them for good. But yeah, I don't know why they didn't do the Mickey Mouse characters earlier, like after the Family Guy ones, but better late than never, I suppose. Despite being a prototype with only two circuit boards, none of the features seem to be really hand-painted, but I did notice another thing that possibly indicated this was a prototype prior to seeing the insides. There was no date, so I was thinking, oh, maybe this is a 2008 or 2009 model, but no. The battery compartment alone, in fact, indicates that this is indeed a 2010 model, because, you know, by 2010, the final year these guys were made, they completely changed the look of the battery compartment. Everything else is pretty much the same. But, yeah, beside being a prototype, it works just like any other Mickey Mouse dashboard driver would. He says several different phrases, and I was unsuccessful with trying to fix the sensor, so the sensor doesn't work on mine. But at least it works at all at the push of a button. So here he is in action.
Gosh, what was that? Yup, today's gonna be swell. Aw, gee. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy, big doings going on. Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse. Hiya, pal. Hot dog! Oh boy, this is gonna be swell! Oh boy, that was great! See ya real soon! Well, so long, pal! Hi, everybody! Aw, gosh, it's swell to see ya! It's gonna be a swell day today!
And that's all of his phrases, guys. So now let's get an up-close look at the big corporate mouse himself. Also, I heard that in next year, in 2023, Mickey Mouse is going to finally go into the public domain. Oh god, heads are going to roll when that happens, but as you can see, despite being a prototype, there's a tiny bit of paint loss there, but as far as I know, this is pretty much sculpted like any produced Mickey Mouse dashboard driver, so as you can see, he's kind of leaning there. That's just how this one was made. And honestly, it's actually quite an honor to finally own a legit prototype from Gemmy. I kind of usually don't trust myself with prototypes because I'm fearful that I might screw things up. But if I'm gonna start collecting prototypes, this is a nice beginner piece. And I still have the everyday version of that Booty Shaker Homer Simpson I did a review of back in 2017. But I actually checked to see if that was an actual prototype too, because, you know, it had like the sticker on the bottom of the base. And I recently opened up the base to see if the board had an EEPROM. It didn't have an EEPROM, so more than likely it was just a production sample that I have no idea if it was released, but by the looks of it, it wasn't. Maybe Joe P can do a video on that sometime, but he still has to do a video on the everyday version of the Moe's Tavern. So he did a version of the... But first he still has to do a video on the everyday version of the Moe's Tavern scene. I still don't know what songs the everyday versions of the prototype Moe's Tavern scene sings. Yeah, I'm super curious to know. And the phrases that were proposed for that item too. But I'm sure Joe will get around to making a video on that one eventually. Whether it's show a factory video or talk about it in person, either one works. Alright, getting back on track here. Here's Mickey in action again.
Gosh, what was that? Yup, today's gonna be swell! Aw, gee. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy, big doings going on. Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse. Hiya, pal. Hot dog. Oh, boy, this is gonna be swell. Oh, boy, that was great.
And there you go, guys. That's the Gemmy prototype dashboard driver Mickey Mouse. Now, of course, not every Gemmy prototype goes unreleased. Usually, prototypes are like the first stage of a product that is bound to be released. Although it's not always the case, but it was definitely the case for this guy. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to show you the underside. As you can see, there's the battery compartment. There's no date anywhere. So upon seeing that, I really thought this was like an earlier model, not one with the from 2010. But of course, this is in fact a prototype of the dashboard driver Mickey Mouse for the 2010 Christmas season. Thanks for watching.